Well, all day we've been talking about gadgets and gizmos making headlines out at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and powering many of those gadgets. You guessed it, chipmaker Qualcomm. Those chips are used to power any number of things, including iPads and iPhones. Well, joining us now is Qualcomm's CEO, Paul Jacobs, live from Las Vegas. Paul, great to have you on the show. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you gave the keynote speech this morning, and what really strikes me is that all of a sudden now there seems to be this drama between you running Qualcomm and Paul Ortolini over at Intel running Intel, where you want to be in his products, he wants to be in your products. What does this ultimately mean for Qualcomm?
Well, I think the opportunity is huge for us in mobile computing, and I think it's going to be great for consumers too. And a lot of it came about because Microsoft said that they're going to put their Windows on both Intel's products and the products out of the mobile industry, including our Snapdragon chip. And what that means is that people who do computing now are going to have that same experience of a smartphone, where it's always on, always connected, your emails synchronized, your calendars synchronized, your contacts, your Facebook, all those kinds of things. I think that's going to be very exciting for people.
And you're now putting your chips, this new Snapdragon chip, which I think is already in about 300 products, but you're putting it in computers, laptops, I mean more traditional Intel type products. So is this a direct assault on Intel?
Well, I think it's just a natural thing where the mobile and computing industries come together, because people do so much computing on their phones as it is today, and now it's really just going to be a much more full computing environment. So things like Windows will be there, and the full web, and all the kind of things that you expect from a PC. You're going to have that, plus the experience, as I said, of a smartphone, where it's always on, always connected, and instant on, and all that stuff synchronized for you. So yeah, I think this convergence is going to be an interesting one.
Well, you make it sound so obvious and simple, so why hasn't it happened sooner?
Well, it's just a question of getting the technology to the point where it really was able to do the kind of computing loads that you needed for full desktop computing. And so as the smartphone revolution's gone on, we put more and more capable processors into the chip. And as the chips have gotten to smaller and smaller feature sizes, we could put not just one CPU in there, but now up to 4 CPUs are going in there, plus graphics processors, plus all of the wireless. So that level of integration that technology has enabled has really made a big difference, and that's what's really enabling this competition to come really to the fore now.
Well, the Wall Street number crunchers think you guys are going to earn about $19 billion in 2012. So what potentially does this new host of products do to the revenue line?
We don't think that it's going to be a huge contributor in fiscal year 12. So we're in our fiscal year 12 right now, which ends in September for us. But sometime in fiscal 13, we think it's actually going to be big. And so we haven't made specific estimates for that far out yet, but you can see the size of the market. I mean, it's not the over 1 billion units like cell phones are, but it's in the hundreds of million kind of units, and that's pretty exciting for us.
All right, Paul Jacobs, the Qualcomm CEO, thanks for joining us live from Las Vegas. We appreciate it very much, sir.
Thank you.